What's up, guys? Haven't done a video in a while. I'm actually on my way to the doctor today. I have a day off. Yay. I'm actually on my way to the doctor just to do a follow-up on my weight loss journey, my overall health, and to possibly see if I can get month 2 of my Phentermine supply. And I'm just kind of like checking in with you guys because I weighed myself at home, and I have a bad habit of doing that. Like, I guess I started getting really excited because I was losing weight that this week I weighed myself like 3 times. And I shouldn't have did that, because when you start to do it like excessively, like every day or every other day, it makes you like focus on the number. So you're so like stressed focusing on like trying to bring that number down that, I don't know, it just throws you totally off. And if you just kind of like wait like every week or every 2 weeks, it's more rewarding to see if you lost weight or not versus doing it every other day. So I stopped myself. I was like, okay, that's it. Don't weigh yourself no more until like Saturday or Monday. So I weighed myself on Saturday, and I was 1.5 pounds heavier than I weighed myself today. So I wasn't there yet. Share with you guys the number of like how much I weigh. However, just like talking to like close family and friends and like, you know, people that I'm kind of like really cordial and cool with at work, they were like, you know, I mean, we all have goals. So like a lot of us girls at work, we kind of like work out as much as we can on our free time. But, or we count our steps every day with our watches or, you know, our iPhones or whatever. So, you know, it kind of helps having people that are in your corner and all have the same common goal, like either trying to lose weight or just trying to better their health, eating wise or, you know, health wise. So just speaking to some of them, like sharing my weight with them, they were just like, whoa, I never would have thought you weighed that much, because you really don't look like it. But of course, when you get on the scale, numbers don't lie. So I'm gonna go ahead and share with you guys how much I weighed. In the beginning, before I started this process, I weighed 265 pounds. What broke me was some of my most recent pictures, probably about when spring first broke, like in April, May. One of my most recent pictures, I'll insert it, I thought I was cute and everything, but I really looked really fluffy. So that picture really broke me, like, oh no, I need to go lose some weight. Like, and not only just looking at myself in that picture, the scale, I was just like, oh no, like it just matched the scale and looking at myself in that picture. It was like, oh no, I can't do this again. I can't get to this point. So I was like, let me go to the doctor and see if I can get the Phentermine again, because I've done it before. And I really wanted to do it, not because I knew that I would lose weight on that pill. How I wanted to do it because I knew that, like, on an average day, I don't eat poor. I probably eat breakfast, lunch, and a light dinner. And I just started casually working out, but it wasn't like really working right away. So I was like, I know if I take this pill, it's gonna really suppress my appetite and help me kind of like control what I eat. And what I mean by that is it suppresses your appetite to the point where you don't want to eat junk food, you don't want to drink soda, you don't want to drink coffee, like none of that in the first few weeks. Like I didn't want to do none of that. Like I just had my first coffee like a few days ago. I think it was Thursday or Friday, only because one of the side effects with that medication is you get constipated, and I kind of felt kind of constipated, and I didn't really eat anything that would like set off my body to make me go. So I kind of knew that if I drink a coffee real quick, it'll set me off. So I did go to Dunkin' Donuts and I did get a coffee, but I didn't add all that stuff that I normally add to it. I just added like 3 creamers, a pack of sugar, and like 1 pump of the caramel swirl. I didn't do like fully loaded like I normally do, and that set me off and helped me go to the bathroom, you guys. Like I couldn't go. So that's the only downfall I don't like about it. All the other symptoms I explained, I haven't really had any of it. I did have the jitters for the first time when I drank that coffee, but that's because the pill is kind of like caffeine and the coffee is caffeine, so all that mixed together makes you like jumpy. So Other than that, I haven't really had the jitters with the pill or anything. But yeah, I knew if I took the pill that it would really help me suppress my appetite to a T. Like, I didn't want to, the first week or two, I didn't really want to eat nothing. Like, I had to force myself to eat like at least 1 meal a day. Now I'm kind of like I'm eating like a meal and a half a day, but I don't feel like I need to just go run and eat a snack left and right, or I need to go eat left and right. I eat because I have to eat. Like, that's how much this pill suppresses your appetite. And it makes your mouth so watery that all you want is water. Like, when I tried to drink a soda one time, it was so disgusting. Like, it alters your taste buds. It was gross. I could not stomach a soda. And I'm surprised I got through the coffee. So I was able to drink the coffee. So yeah, other than that, all I drink is water all day long. So in these 3 weeks, according to my scale, I've lost 13.6 pounds. So that brought me down to, I'm at 251, you guys. So I'm trying to get to at least what I was after I had my son, and that was 8 years ago. I'm trying to get to 235, and once I make it to 235, so hey, what's up guys? Good morning. I am on my way to work, and this is just a continuation on to the video that I started filming the day before. I went to the doctor and I followed up as far as my follow-up for doing Phentermine, and everything went well. So in total, I lost 13.5 pounds, and I lost that in a total of 3 weeks. And I definitely can feel the difference. I don't feel as bloated anymore, as well as some of the pants that I have, I'm able to like fasten them up without like spilling over. Yeah, so it's really good to have a little bit of the weight lifted up off of me. So now when I did the follow-up, they were kind of concerned. So like, my blood pressure it's not like extremely high. When I go to the doctor, I don't know if I have white coat syndrome or what, but sometimes when I go to the doctor, like, my blood pressure is always like 146 over like 90. And if you guys are familiar with the medical field, anything that's like 140 is the max of the norm, and anything over 90 is the max, the normal max. Anything over that is high. Anything over 140 is high. So they took my blood pressure twice, and the first time it was like 146 over like 90, and then the second time it came down to like 140 over like 86. So I don't know if I have like white coat syndrome or what, but the only time I could think about having blood pressure issues was when I was pregnant with my son 8 years ago. For some strange reason, my blood pressure was just up and down with him, and I had blood pressure issues when I was going through my divorce because, of course, I was under a lot of stress. I'm not like a fit person, you know. I do the bare minimum every day. You know, I do a lot of walking every day, or I try not to eat poor, but you know, the average person consumes like 3 to 4 meals a day, and you know, they work, and you know, they come home, deal with children, and they wake up and do it all over again. So that's what I mean by that's just how it was for me. But of course, starting the pill again, trying to, you know, control my appetite and getting back into the gym, me and the doctor discussed that hopefully it will be a short-term pill taking process. Like I told you, she went ahead and gave me a renewal for the prescription. However, they want to keep check on my blood pressure, because blood pressure is important when you're taking any type of medication. It don't matter what type of medication it is. If your blood pressure is slightly elevated, you have to be watched, period. But as far as the Phentermine, I've been taking that faithfully every day, and you guys already know why. It's because it helps suppresses my appetite, and you know, it keeps me in control as far as is what I'm eating, my intake, what I'm eating and drinking. Like, for the first time in these 3 weeks, I had 2 coffees. And, you know, coffee is my weakness, but that was something I was trying to cut out, because drinking a Dunkin' Donuts coffee every single day, not like once a week, every single day, could have been part of the problem. They load it with so much sugar, caramel, like all this stuff. It tastes so good. You guys know it tastes so good, but at the same time, I don't think it's something that you should be consuming every single day. So 2 coffees in 3 weeks, that's not bad. I barely have had any soda. I think out of these 3 weeks, I probably had like 1 soda. And let me tell you, when I drank that soda, that ish was nasty. Like, the side effects of the Phentermine will like kill your taste buds. I don't know how many times I can say that. It kills your taste buds. You don't want to eat certain stuff anymore. Like, the most fast food that I have had while being on Phentermine these 3 weeks is, I like Little Caesars, you guys, but the only time I get Little Caesars is like when it's hot and ready. You know, it has to be hot and ready. That's the only time it tastes appetizing to me or my children. So as long as it's a fresh pizza, I've had pizza probably like twice. And both times that I ordered pizzas, I ain't gonna lie, you guys, I would probably have like 3 slices of pizza. The 2 times that I ordered it, I had like a slice and a half. Like, and that was after barely eating anything for the day. I probably had like lunch earlier in the day, like around 12 or 1, and then I went from 1 until I got home with the pizza for the kids at like 7, and all I wanted was like a slice and a half, when on a normal I would probably consume like 3 slices and have a cup of like some soda or something with it before going to bed. So and then as far as fast food, every now and then me and the kids go to Chick-fil-A. So out of the 3 weeks, I probably went to Chick-fil-A maybe like twice. And the 2 times that I went, I'm a sucker for their french fries, or their little waffle fries. I didn't get no french fries. I think I only got like the sandwich. One time I could barely eat the whole sandwich, because by the time I like got to halfway point of the sandwich, I just felt so full that I didn't want to eat anymore. I had to force myself to eat the sandwich because I hadn't like really ate anything. And I think I had got like a half and half that day, and I only drank like half of the half and half. Like, and I gave the rest of it to my son, and I was like, can I get a bottle of water out the trunk? Like, I just wanted water. That's all I've been wanting to consume is water. And me and water are not tight like that. Like, I don't know what it is. I really can't drink a lot of water. I don't quench for it unless I'm like really hot or like I'm working out at the gym or something. Other than that, I don't just randomly get up and reach for water. Like, I'm just being honest. Or like if I wake up in the middle of the night and I just want something to drink, like, you know, you keep a bottle of water by your bed or something. But other than that, I don't really quench for water like that. So yeah, so she gave me a low dose of a blood pressure medicine. Guys, I have to follow up in a month to kind of like see if the blood pressure medicine is working, or just see how my blood pressure is doing. So I actually work in a doctor's office, and I think occasionally I just might either take my blood pressure myself, or I'll just get one of my coworkers to do it, because I don't know if I, like I said, if I have white coat syndrome or if I'm really having blood pressure issues right now. I just know when I go to the doctor, I don't feel like nervous or anything, but as us adults, as we get older, I really don't like them taking my blood pressure. Like, that cuff gets so tight around your arm that it instantly like stresses me out. So I don't know if it's that or what, because if I go to the doctor for anything else, like, you know, to get an annual exam or just to just listen to me, or, you know, check my ears or whatever, I'm good. But for some reason, when they put that cuff on, it's just like an instant stress. Like, I wish I didn't have to do it. It sucks. And it's so weird because I work in a pediatric office and the kids love getting their blood pressure taken. It's just like, what do y'all like about this cuff squeezing your arm? Like, I cannot stand it. So definitely keep me in prayer, you guys, because like I told you, I discussed this with the doctor. I was just like, you know, I've been on this Phentermine before in the past, and I already know, even if you Google it, they already recommend that you only take it like, the longest I've seen doing my own research, people take it was like 6 months. But I think that's if you're like severely obese. If you're not like severely obese, they only recommend you take it like 2 to 3 months. So I told the doctor that, like, I know that's the recommendation, and you know, I just want to see what happens at the end of this next 4 weeks. If I lose a little bit more weight, okay, great. Then I'll determine, or we will both determine together, if I should do it another month or not. But we'll just have to see, you guys. So I'm getting ready to go into month 2, and I'm gonna start taking the blood pressure medicine along with it. She did clear me and said that I can take them both together. And in a month, I'm gonna follow up and see what my weight loss progress is, as well as my health progress. And in the meantime, while all that is happening, I'm still gonna be going to the gym as well. So you guys wish me luck, and I'm gonna check in with you guys and let you know how everything is going.